So, welcome, guys. And how are you? Okay. I love reading for Lena, card number 7. Okay, let's have a look. Love reading. Okay, Lena, this is for you. Love reading. Card number 7 is coming up. So, my friend Lena, this is quite interesting, I think. So, the first card that I pulled for you is the Lovers. Okay, so when I first lay out the cards, I was thinking about, the past, the present, and the future. Okay, so if we want to go with that, this is belongs to your past. So this is the Lovers. Okay, so so you have someone significant in your life, in your past, and maybe you're still thinking about them. Someone who's significant for you, And for the now, we have the High Priestess. So this is, I think that you want to try to bring it in, okay? Manifest a new love, a reconciliation maybe. But it looks like you're trying to manifest it. And this is also about listen to your intuition, your higher power. What is it that you want? So this is also part of being very intuitive. So that's what I'm saying for you. And the future is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is new beginnings. And maybe a new creative project, since you're asking about love, maybe there will be a new beginning for you. So you have very optimistic and good cards laying on the table for you. So this is new beginning, as I said, a new start. This is a yes from the universe and a thumbs up for you. Okay. So we're going to pull some more cards for you. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So this is a love offer coming in for you. Yeah. And the next card, we have the Seven of Cups. So I don't know if you're afraid, that things is not going to work out. This is... So this can be the way you think about your love life. Maybe you're afraid, maybe you think about past experience, it's been weighing quite heavily on you and it didn't work out the way you were hoping for. So maybe you're afraid, that the past is going to, manifest in your future. So I think it's very important, that you try to be aware of, your thought pattern. It's you create your future. So and fill it with smiles and and happy thoughts. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to pull up a couple of cards from the animal spirit guides for you. Let's have a look. So these are meant for messages for you. Let's have a look. So this is the card that I pulled for you. And it says that let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Okay. So maybe you need to let go of something in order for you to move on. And, as I said, forgiveness doesn't mean that you're forgetting, but it's a way of just moving on. Okay. Okay. So we're also going to pull a couple of cards from this deck. Okay. And let's see what the person that you have most on your mind or your future partner is would like to communicate to you. Okay, so this is for me. Okay, so this is the hidden truth from the person that's most on Lena's mind. Okay, so please give us a clear message. Okay, so this is for Lena, card number 7. Okay, so this is the message. Okay, so I am afraid to contact you. So let me know if this makes any sense. So, and on the bottom of the deck we have this card. I want to feel that way again. And we also have the third card. It says, we'll be together again. So, Lena, take what resonates, and so that's really what I have for you today. So I think this reading is quite optimistic, okay? So just make sure, that whatever, is happening in your life when it comes to your love life, make sure that your person is on his best behavior. And yeah, so that's what I'm saying, okay? And I wish you all the best, and thank you. You're welcome, Lena. Okay. So, current feeling of your person, card number 5. So, Summit. Okay, let's pull some cards for you. Well, you're welcome. So, current feeling of Summit. Card number 5. So, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So, I think about this as your energy. And looks like you're waiting for your person. You're waiting for for maybe some communication that's going to come in, for you to hear from your person. And it might be that you've been waiting for quite some time, but you're patient, looks like. So so that's what I'm seeing for you. So so when I look at your cards, it's We also had a King of Wands. So I think this is your person that you're asking about. So maybe he's a little bit stubborn, but he's quite a strong person, and he's you know, he's I don't think he's a bad person, but maybe a little bit indecisive. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. But we also have this card of transformation. So this is the Six of Swords. This is about leaving something behind. Okay, and traveling to calmer water. And I don't know if this has anything to do if you've been sort of like been having an argument or discussion about something. Things didn't work out the way you were hoping for, and you feel sad about it. Okay, so you sort of like you look at your losses. Okay, so and you think like, what is it in it for me? Okay, so what am I going to do with this? And this is also the Ten of Swords. This is a new cycle, a new beginning, and then eventually, you know, new love will come in for you. So this is the two of Cups. So eventually, you know, you will find your soulmate. So I don't know if this is your person that you're asking about, or if this is a new person, that I don't know. But it looks like you're ending a cycle and starting something new. Okay. And as I said, you know, it looks like you have been waiting and trying to manifest your person. So on the table, we have the Two of Wands. So this is about, you know, you're waiting. You're looking for your person and you're waiting for a signal, you know, maybe he's to hear from him, a text or call or anything. Okay. So, and you're waiting patiently. So, and maybe you have options, but it's like, I don't know if you put your life on hold. Okay. So, because you're waiting on this person, I don't know if this is the best way of dealing with this, but it's, I mean, it's, you know, the details of your situation. So I wouldn't say it's wrong or, you know, you shouldn't do that, but just be mindful about your action. What is it that do you miss out on something? Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But it looks like you're leaning towards one decision or one choice or whatever, you know, more than the other. And as I said, you're waiting patiently. And so we have the devil show up in your card. So the devil can be a card of addiction. So I don't mean necessarily drugs, you know, or alcohol. It's you can be addicted to different things. You know, it can be anything from shopping, you know, to love, to sex, you know, for all kinds of cravings, you know, and so this is we have this addiction because um, and you know, it's gonna, because we feel in many ways empty, or we don't feel as satisfied with, you know, how things are going, or, you know, bad, you know, what do you call it, patterns, you know. And usually these patterns are thoughts, you know, something that we learn from our parents. But anyway, this thing is it can be a little bit toxic. Okay, so it can be a bit of a narcissist. So it's like my way or the highway. So let me know how this resonates for you. But eventually, you know, you will reach the Ten of Pentacles, as I said, you know, new beginning, new cycle. You will find love and you will find happiness. But I don't know if this is with your person's summit. And maybe it's a new beginning for you, okay, coming in for you. And so let me know how things work out for you. So be kind to yourself. And yeah, so that's what I'm saying for you. And thank you. Okay, so card mercy, can I please ask what's coming towards me next between me and G? Thank you. Okay, so let's have a look. So you and your person G. What's coming towards me next between me and G? Okay. So let's have a look. Card number 6. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. So I think that you've been waiting for quite some time. And I think you've been patient as well. So it's not like nothing is going to happen when you have the Hanged Man. It's just a card of non-action. Okay, so but it's going to give you this lesson of look at the situation from different perspective. Okay, and maybe it's going to give you some more insights and some more knowledge about your situation. So on the table for you, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is planting a seed. Okay. So when you grow a plant or a garden, it's the root, they can go, there's not only one root. You have they spread, if you understand what I'm saying. So maybe you have options. Maybe there is, your life can go in different directions. So, but since you're asking about your person G, I think, you planted something and you're waiting for your rewards, or you're waiting for your person to come towards you. Okay. And so this is a positive card. So, but it's slow, but it's not going to happen quick. It's going to take some time. So maybe your person is, he likes to think about it, before he make any decisions. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a card of abundance. So this is a card of, maybe you will be receiving a gift, this is someone who is being very grounded and stable. So this is a good card. And I see you as the Empress. So this is a person who's going places. She's having the world in front of her, and it is also a card of fertility. So when you pull this card, anything can happen. So I do think that this relationship will move forward. Okay. And so I don't see we don't have any negative cards on the table, and I think it looks quite good for you. So to ask, to give you an answer to your question, it's gonna go forward, and I think it's gonna end into a more committed relationship. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay, and thank you. Okay. 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 So you want to ask your career, your future career, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna just have a look at your energy. So I don't know if you're a student or whatever. So let's just have a look. Okay. So I'm going to tell you something about your career. Let's have a look. So what I'm seeing on the table for you is it looks like you will be getting an offer. Okay, so maybe you've been waiting for this for quite some time, or it's a little bit up in the air. Maybe you're waiting for to get some news. Yeah. So I also think that you're a bit of a manifestor. You're trying to seek clarity, to find truth. Okay. And the last card that I pulled for you is the Ten of Cups. So this is the wish fulfillment card. So if you've been dreaming big about something, small or big, it's going to manifest. So this is the wish fulfillment card. So you can basically ask about anything. So what is it that you want? So if you're asking about or thinking about your dream job, it looks like you're going to get it. So this is a card of abundance. But for the moment, we have on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So I think maybe you are worried about something. Maybe you're afraid of, that things is not going to work out the way you were hoping for. Maybe you have a bit of anxiety about something, but it's, I don't think you need to worry about that, because underneath this card, we have the wheel. Okay, so this is a new cycle. This is a new beginning. So I think this looks quite good for you. Okay, and I can't tell you any more details about about your career, anything, but that I think you're going to be happy. Okay, so and I think also you're going to think that I'm so lucky. So don't be so uptight, okay, about your situation. Try to work on your self-esteem and on your confidence, and I think life will be a lot easier for you. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Okay, and thank you. Oh, you're a student. Okay, so yeah, you have the wish fulfillment card. So you will have a nice job, and so that's what I have for you. Okay. Okay. So who's next? So we're gonna do Char. Okay. So love reading for November. So this is for sure. Love reading for November. You're welcome. Okay. Sure. Love reading for November. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. So I don't know if there have been some misunderstandings, some arguments. I don't think any major, but it's something is maybe doesn't feel right. So that's what I'm seeing, and we have the Ten of Pentacles, but it comes up in the reverse. So I don't know if you're afraid of that it's going to be a lack of happiness or stability or enough money, or and you sort of like afraid, that you're going to lose out on it. next to this card, we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is, I think about this man as someone who's very smart, you know, he's sort of like my way or the highway. But he can be very charming, he can be excellent on paper, but it can be a little bit difficult to live with, difficult to sort of like to understand, you know. He's a bit of a mystery. And he can also come across as a little bit emotional and available. And it's nothing wrong with you. That's just the way he's wired, you know. But it can be a bit complicated, you know, and that can cause a little bit of stress, okay? Next to it, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is, for me, it looks like you will be walking away from this connection, or maybe you're thinking about walking away from it because it's maybe it's too painful. And but it can also be an end of a cycle and starting on something new. Okay, so it can be, you know, that it will end in some kind of breakup, not breakup, but you know, it can be a breakup. Then it's, you know, but it's also going to give you a rebirth of this relationship. Okay, I think it's up to you. You know the details of your situation, because I also pulled this card of the Page of Pentacles. So there will be an offer coming in for you. Okay, so there can be apologize. You know, it can be, but it looks a little bit blocked because it's next to the heart chakra, if you understand what I'm saying. So they're not particularly open, a little bit blocked, you know, maybe they're afraid of open up for you. So so that's really what I have for you. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card from the Animal Spirit Guide. So this is a message for you. Okay. Yeah, I see that that it has been painful for you and stressful, and that you have decided to let go of that, you know, person, but still there is a hope, you know, that things is going to change. And it's so hard to let go of this hope, you know, because it maybe you have been so invested, you know, and so many times the ego sort of like take over, you know, because you think that, well, I've been so invested, you know, and I've been working so hard for this relationship, you know, and I would like to have my reward, you know, instead of just having these hurt feelings. So yeah, I understand where you come from. It's very difficult. Okay. So let's give you a message from the Animal Spirit Guides. And it says, this is the card that I pulled for you. And it says, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. So seek support from your friends, okay, and family, you know, people who support you and who loves you and only want the best for you. And and they're going to help you, you know, to heal, you know. So that's really what I have for you, okay. And thank you, okay. And bye for now. Yeah, I understand, Char. I know the feeling. It's a bit of a pain in the neck, you know. Damn if you do, damn if you, you know, what do you call it? Damn if you do, damn if you don't. So it's a lot of feeling of being stuck in between a rock and a hard place. So it's and I understand it's very difficult. Okay. So, okay, love reading. So Caroline, love reading for Caroline. Number 5. This is for Caroline. Love reading. Okay, so my good friend Caroline, it's I don't know if you've been going through some hardship, you know, because the cards that I pulled for you is it's you know, they're a bit challenging, I think. Okay, so let's start this reading. We have start of this reading with the 7 of Swords. I'm going to show you the card. So this card is about deceptions, and it's about lies, and it's about someone who's not being honest. And so maybe someone didn't treat you right, you know. They took you for granted, you know, and sort of like left you a little bit out in the cold and took the back door, you know, and was hoping that you were not going to notice. So this is what it means when it comes in this position, but it came in this, okay, in the reverse. So the meaning is not that strong, but still this can never be a positive card, okay? So I don't know how strongly you felt this energy, okay? But this is what's opened up your reading. And you also have the 4 of Swords, and this also came in the reverse. So maybe you've been feeling a lack of energy, tired, not knowing what to do. You know, maybe you felt that, you know, life had been a bit of a struggle. You know, it's and maybe also painful at times. But I think it looks like I think you're getting out of this energy. You know, things is going to be a lot easier for you. And you also have this 4 of Pentacles, and it also came in the reverse. So this is about holding on to things. So maybe you've been hurt in the past. You know, it's difficult for you to open up. You know, so you feel like you need to protect yourself, and when we need to protect ourselves, we're not open to new possibilities, you know, and people. So it's sort of like the past dictates our future, if you understand what I'm saying. But on the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands. So this is a lot more fiery energy, and it's a lot more optimistic, you know. It's more creative energy, you know. Things is going to be easier for you. So, and I think you're also going to be a lot happier. But I think that you've been going through some struggles, and okay, so we're going to ask the Angel Wisdom Tarot for you. Love reading, okay, for Caroline. What's going on with Caroline? What's going on with Caroline? Okay. Love reading for Caroline. Card number 5. Love reading. Okay, on the bottom of the deck we have the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So maybe you think about the past. You know, there has been maybe a breakup in the past. You know, someone who meant a lot to you. You know, and you sort of like you missed that time. And so maybe it's a card of romanticizing, I know, about how things used to be. But it can also indicate that someone from the past is going to return, a return of people or romances from your past. Okay, so so it's as possible, that someone from the past is going to knock on your door again. Okay, and because we have the Knight of Cups, so this is someone. I think maybe you will be getting a love offer for someone. Maybe this is a person from your past, or it can also be someone new. But it kind of looks like he's going to come charging in. He's quite quick on his steps, so it's not slow energy. Okay, it's going to happen quite fast. So this is going to put a smile on your face. So I think that you will fall in love. Okay. So just make sure that there is balance in this. Okay. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is about a card of charity. I think that's what you call it in English. But it comes up in the reverse. So it can be that you feel, you wish, maybe there has been some problems with some money, or you feel that you need more support than you're getting. Okay. So that's the vibe that I get from this card. And it also have the Seven of Wands. So it says that you stand up for yourself and your beliefs, and you need to have confidence. And you also need to challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So that's what I have for you. I don't think it's ideal, to start a new relationship if you are so wounded from the past. Okay. But I don't know the depth of it. Okay. So it's just make sure that the person is on his best behavior and treats you well. So that's what I have for you. Okay. And thank you. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to use this deck. Okay, and gonna see if you can find your person's energy. Okay, so his name is Sane. So Kureshi, I think, feelings towards me, card number 7. Okay, so let's ask the Hidden Truth Oracle. Okay, so we ask the cards, to give Sheila a clear message for what's going on with Sheila and Sane. And so what are his feelings towards Sheila? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Sheila, this is your reading. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards. I don't know if there has been a misunderstanding, or maybe the communication hasn't been haven't been that easy, or haven't sort of like has been a bit of a difficult. So I don't know, but this is the first card that I pulled for you. So I know it was a distraction from your pain. Okay, and he says that I want to be more than friends. And he also said, I'm so attracted to you. Okay, so let me pull some tarot cards in there. Okay. So Saint and Sheila, do they have a future together? Okay, so this is Sheila and Saint. Do they have a future together? Okay, we asked the tarot to give them a clear message. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so when I open this deck, we have the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Two of Cups is about reunion of someone. Okay, so falling in love. But we're going to have a look at it, what's going on. Okay, clear message for Sheila. Let's see. Card number 7. Okay, so okay, this came up in the reverse. So usually this indicate an offer of someone who is very stable, someone who's loyal, someone you can trust. Okay, but this came up in the reverse. So maybe there has been a distraction in the energy. Okay, so things is not what it used to be. And we also have the Three of Pentacles. So this is also came up in the reverse. This is a card of working together, having a same goal, wanting the same things. But when it comes up in the reverse, it's maybe you don't have the same goals anymore. It's difficult to be on the same page again. So I see you in the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety and depression, and you wish that things could have been different for you. So this is but swords is not. It doesn't mean that that someone is gonna that things is gonna be even worse, if you understand what I'm saying. But this is just the way you think about things. Okay, so I don't know if this is the right way to go about things. If you are depressed or have anxiety, and you wish to change your circumstances, I think you need to look at your relationship in a more optimistic way, if you understand what I'm saying. So, but I think that so this is the Hierophant. So Hierophant come up direct. So this is about listening to yourself, sort of like finding your path, following your heart. It can also mean agreements about something. You come to terms, with the situation as it is. But it can also indicate, agreement of, engagement, marriage. So I don't know. When I look at the energy, maybe it's. I don't think of this as, that it necessarily has to do anything with marriage, but I think that you're going to find wisdom within you, okay, and also find strength, okay. And so I also have the Ten of Swords on the table, so I'm going to show you the cards. So the Ten of Swords is also about walking away. Or maybe you're just thinking about walking away because you've been waiting for so long. You sort of like you're standing there, maybe not knowing if you should just leave it behind, okay? Because it looks like you're just standing there, and maybe not knowing, okay, if you should leave it or not. So I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a couple of cards from I don't know. I'm gonna pull a couple of cards from the Romance Angels card for you. Okay, this is for. Let's have a look. This is for Sheila. It's card number 7. The card asks you to trust, okay? This situation is called for you to have faith. So you need to trust, okay? You need to trust that you're worthy of love, okay? Because I do think that there is passion here, still passion, okay? And there is still longings. And but you guys need to get clear on what is it that you want, and you need to come to term with a decision, okay? So where do you want to take this relationship? So and it also said that you deserve love, okay? But if there is something about this person, you know, that you need to pay attention to, maybe red flags or anything, you know, and be honest about them, okay? So see things for what it is. So that's what I'm trying to say. But as I said, there is passion here, and there is also longings. So that's what I'm saying. So maybe it's a little bit up in the air. It's not clear on where this relationship is going. You know, it can go both ways. And for me, it looks like that you haven't decided yet. So that's what I have for you, okay? And I wish you all the best, okay? And thank you. Okay, so what does Taurus feel about me? Card number 2. So what does Taurus feel about me? Okay, feel for me. I don't know if you or your person is a really spiritual person, okay, because I have a lot of spiritual cards. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards from this deck. Okay. This is a reading for Vagit. And what does Taurus feels for Vagit? Card number 2. Let's have a look. So the first card I have for you is I hid who I really am from you. So maybe a person is wearing a mask, okay, and so it can mean a couple of things. It can mean that he doesn't feel worthy of your love, or your attention. So, or just that he's not being honest with you. Okay, so it also said that it was my fault, but I blame you. So I don't know if you have a history together. So, or if you've been having an argument, because you also have the 701. So the 701 is someone needs to defend themselves from something. And it looks like this person looks away. Okay, so maybe it's difficult to see things for what it is. But I think that you're trying to manifest, and maybe your person also try to you try to bring each other in. Okay. So this is a very intuitive card. On the bottom of the deck, we also have this card. So these cards are very spiritual cards. So ask yourself, what is it that you want? What is it that's going to make your heart smile? What is it that's going to make you happy? And the last card I pulled for you is from the Hidden Truth Oracle card is, I want to feel that way again. Okay. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles. So this came up in the reverse. But usually this, think about this card as a card of abundance and, reaching your goals and, going forward. But since it came in reverse, so I just get the sense of, ask yourself if this is something that you really want. Okay. Is it worth it? So if you get your person, Taurus, will you be happy? Is this going to make you happy? Is this the person that you're supposed to be with? So this is the question that you need to ask yourself. So that's really what I have for you. So I'm going to pull a card from the Angel Answers for you. This is an oracle card. So this is for Vagit, card number 2. So it says, be assertive. Okay. So maybe there is something about this romance or connection that is in a bit of imbalance, so that's what I'm seeing. So, and I don't see a lot of love cards on the table for you either. But I see maybe there has been some excitement, and some attraction, but I don't know how deep it goes. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. And thank you. so can I get an oracle card for the day, please? Of course you can. So, and let's see. So we're going to start one oracle card from the message from the animal spirit guides. So, since you put 3 hearts next to your question, I'm going to pull card number 3 for you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the first card. This is the first card I pulled for you. And it says that you're too, I don't know how you pronounce that situation, that word, but it means that not you pay too much attention to details. Okay, so, and when you pay too much attention to the details in the situation, it's you seem to you seem to make you were not able to see the big picture. So they ask you to take a step back and see the bigger picture before making any decision or take action. So this is about taking a helicopter view of your situation, and so it's going to give you a broader perspective of how things is going on for you. Okay, and I'm going to pull a card from the angel answer as well. So this is also an oracle card. Okay, let's see. It says improving health. So if you've been struggling with something, things will improve for you, particularly when it comes to your health, or the way you feel about yourself. So that's what I'm saying for you. So I'm also going to pull up oracle card from this deck. This is from the Hidden Truth oracle card. So what's going on? Okay, so this card came out. So I love you unconditionally. So someone loves you a lot, okay? And at the bottom of the deck we have, you were the best thing in my life. So that's really what I have for you. Do we have any more oracle cards? Let's have a look. Okay. Let's pull a card from the Romance Angels for you as well. We pull a card of deception. Okay, so it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So be aware of maybe people, if there is people around you who's not being honest, okay? And so open your eyes. So maybe that's the reason why we pull this card of this card, to take a helicopter view of your situation, okay? And so if there is a important decision that you need to make, open your eyes, take a helicopter view of a situation before making any major decisions, okay, or take action. And just take your time, okay, before making any decisions. So that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? And thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy that you like it. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look. So card number 9 is PT, Sagittarius lying or hiding something from me. Thank you. Okay. So let's have a look. So is your person Sagittarius lying or hiding something from you? Let's have a look. No, I don't think so. Okay. So, but the only thing that I see is that I think that you've been very hopeful in this relationship. Okay. And maybe you feel a little bit, I don't know if you lost hope in this relationship, So this is what makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable or you don't know where you stand. Because we have the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups in the reverse. And these are usually very positive cards. So when they come up in the reversal, it's so that makes me think that you are sad about something, that things didn't work out. But it looks like we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is new beginnings and new cycles. This is a thumbs up and a yes from the universe. And so this is also a card of being very creative. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I don't see that he's lying or hiding something from you. But if this is what you deeply think that he's doing, I think that you need to follow your intuition, okay? And maybe do some investigation if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't feel very hopeful. Yeah. So maybe this is what caught you a little bit on guard, if you understand what I'm saying. So you think about it in the worst terms, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? Okay. So what else what more messages can we give? Okay, let's see. The thing is, I think that you have been very hopeful in this connection, okay? And maybe you just lost hope. You don't believe that it's going to happen. Maybe you thought that this relationship was going somewhere, but you down the line you just maybe lost interest and hope, and you don't know where you stand. So this makes you a little bit maybe anxious, or you think that he's doing something behind your back. But on the bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Cups. So this is a love offer. Okay, so I don't know if this is a new love offer or if this is the same person. That I don't know. But I think a love offer is going to come in for you. And but if you lost hope in this relationship and you have doubts, it all happens for a reason. Okay, so that's what I'm saying for you. So maybe you should give this relationship some more thoughts. Try to have an honest conversation with your person, and if you're not on the same page, maybe you should just let it go. So maybe it just wasn't the right time. Even though it can be painful to leave a relationship that you have been very invested in. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my friend. Okay, and thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, see Leah. Okay, let's have a look. Does DJC thinks of me? He's my crush. No contact at this moment. Card number 5. Okay, card number 5 is Celia. DJC. Let's have a look. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords. So this is a card of anxiety and depression. So, yeah. So I don't know if you struggle a little bit with self-confidence, or maybe you're worried, that this is not going to work out the way you were hoping for. But this is just thoughts, it doesn't mean that it's going to manifest, or that it's happening. It can just be the hamster wheel in your head, that keeps spinning, yeah. So anyway, we start off this reading with the Fool card. So this is a beautiful card. This is about taking a leap of faith, taking a chance. This is about being young and think that, let's just go with the flow. Let's go out and have some fun, and let's go out and explore. So this is being a very optimistic. So, and don't let your fear stop you. But we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and it comes up in reverse. So when it comes up this way, it's someone who's being very open and very loving, and has love to offer, but when it comes up this way, maybe you sort of like lost hope, or maybe you're just afraid, that someone is going to reject you, or maybe you're afraid of it taking a step forward. Okay, but we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is a card of new beginnings, new cycles. This is a thumbs up from the universe and a yes. Okay, so this is a new beginning, but it can also be that you will have creative ideas. You will be more optimistic about your life, but still you have a little bit doubt. And it's sort of like you have options, but you have only this one thing in life that you're concerned about, and this is your person. And if you don't get your person, if you don't get your way, you're just going to sit there, and be miserable. Okay. So it's difficult for you to get moving, to shift your energy maybe. And you're sort of like waiting, but you're a little bit bored. You're a little bit tired of just sitting there waiting. And because I think maybe you feel that you've been planting some seeds, and you want your reward, or at least you want some communication. You would like to get a clear answer. When it comes up this way, it's going to grow into something bigger, but it's going to take some time. So it came up this way. So maybe it's it's a bit difficult, for the moment. But it doesn't mean that all hope is out. Okay. So let me pull some more cards on that for you. Okay, so I think down the line, you will eventually feel this way. So this is a beautiful card. This is a card of abundance. And, so you're going to feel that the world is going to open up for you. And when you're happy and satisfied with yourself, maybe you will think that maybe you don't care so much about this person that you're asking about. You can care less because you're in a place of abundance, and you're so happy with yourself. And you also have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is working with others. This is also about mastering something. It can also indicate that you need to go back to school or a new skill, but this is definitely, working with others. And it's a very good card. So this is sort of like building something new. And this is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is a card of love. Okay, so there will be a love offer coming in for you. But it's going to be a little bit down the line. It's not going to happen, maybe tomorrow. It's going to, as I said, it's going to take some time. And if this is your person that you're asking about, that I don't know, okay? Or if this is a sort of like a new beginning or a new cycle for you, okay? But eventually you will get there, you will free yourself from the burdens or the restriction that you put up on yourself, okay? And you were going to feel free, you're going to feel happy, you're going to find love, you're going to be much more in a happy space, okay? So that's what I have for you, okay? And thank you. Okay. Okay, so we had Priyanka. So where is Priyanka? And I'm also going to do Priyanka before I leave today. So Priyanka, post your question down below, okay? But we're going to do this first. Any love message from my crush M for me currently? Okay, so we're going to do the Hidden Truth Oracle card. Any love message from my crush M for me currently? Card number 6. Card number 6. Let's have a look. Okay, so he says that I left you before you could leave me. Okay. And he's also saying that I'm starting to understand our connection. And he says that the timing just wasn't right for us. So on the bottom of the deck we have, I don't know, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So I don't know if there has been sort of like some sacrifices. Okay. So what's been going on in this connection? I'm going to pull you some tarot cards. There is no contact. Okay. Okay, so let's ask the tarot. So what's going on? Okay, card number 6. Okay, on the bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Swords. So maybe this is a card of anxiety and depression. So you're not satisfied with this, where this connection is going. So maybe you're waiting and to get some clarity, and maybe you've been waiting for quite some time. We also have the Death card. So the Death card is not literally about death, but it's a card of transformation. So maybe it is an ending of this relationship, but it's also give you an opportunity for a rebirth, starting something new, a new cycle, okay? Because the Lovers, you asked for card number 6. This is card number 6. This is the Lovers, okay? But it came up in the reverse. So something obviously didn't work out, or didn't work out the way you were hoping for, okay? And we have the World. So this is a new cycle. This is a new beginning. So the World can also indicate long distance travel, but it's an ending of something, but it's also a new beginning. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So there will be coming in an offer for you. Okay. So Pentacles is usually about money. And it can be a small promotion, a new job offer, whatever. Okay. So, but it looks a little bit apprehensive, if you understand what I'm saying, because it's you sort of like, it's quite close to your heart, and it's like you need to protect yourself, and it's sort of like oh, it's mine, or it's sort of like saying, what you're not saying is that I'm afraid of being hurt. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Let's see. My good friend, card number 6. I think that you will decide to walk away from this. Okay. It is the end of a cycle anyway. So while you're standing there, it looks like you're turning your back towards this person. Maybe because you don't want to, okay, but you're sort of like left with no option because you're waiting for some answer and nothing is happening. But this is not a card of action. You're standing there still. So it might be that you're thinking about it, okay, should I or should I not? And a way of thinking about this is while you're standing there, if you're sort of like your head is turned towards the future. But what if you turn, and face the other direction, then you will sort of like look at your past. So, it's really up to you. How much invested do you want to be in this relationship? Okay. So, but I think you're a little bit, apprehensive, maybe sad, it's like, shit, I invested so much in this and I really wanted this to happen, but it's difficult and there's nothing I can do about it to change it, sort of thing. Okay, so it's difficult for you. But I think that this is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is, I think that you will go within and, look at this. This is beautiful. This is gonna, when you start walking the steps, okay, and think about, the steps as your body, to sort of like an awakening, and you're gonna feel the higher up you come, you're more, what do you call it? It's sort of like, you're going to feel more satisfied with yourself. You're going to love yourself more. You're going to maybe take care of yourself in a more healthier way. Things is going to be a lot easier for you. You're going to be feel more healthier in many ways. Okay, so this is a very good card to get. And I also see the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is working with others. It's about sharing your knowledge, being kind to other people, being friendly. So the world needs more of these people, okay? Someone who's willing to reach out to other people, and give them a hand, when they are in a need. So that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? So I think you are a very good person and have a lot of things going for you. So I wish you all the best, but take good care of yourself, and yeah, that's what I have for you for now, okay? And thank you. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so I promised Priyanka a reading. So where is my good friend Priyanka? Priyanka, are you here? Okay. So, and meanwhile, we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. Me. Who is the person I'm meant to be with? I'm Aquarius, card number 6. Okay, so this is for me. So who is the person I'm meant to be with? Okay, card number 6. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have the Lovers in the bottom of the deck. So I think that you need someone who is willing to commit. Someone who is willing. It's sort of like, when we have kids, we get this unconditional love. So we want the same certainty with our partners. So this is what I think that you need in a relationship: someone who's stable, someone you can count on. And so that's what I'm seeing. I also see you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is someone who you can, someone who will give you support, and who can sort of like help you, to become a better version of yourself. So we also have the Five of Swords. So I don't know if you lack self-confidence or you doubt yourself. We also have the Hanged Man. We have the Three of Swords. So I don't know if you've been going through some disappointments or hurts or been wounded in one way or another. Okay, so you need someone who's nurturing for you. Okay, and so, but I guess you can say that about all of us. This is what we need, and this is our ultimate goals. So, but some of us are more hurt. Have lost more hope, and who's you know have had lived more difficult lives than others. And so you need someone who can lift you up. So that's what I'm saying. I also see the Eight of Cups in your readings and the Nine of Wands on the Hermit. So I think that you've been going through some difficult times, okay? And that's the reason why you asked this question, okay? So I can pull you a card from the Animal Spirit Guides for you. Card number 6. So this is a card of Unicorn. And it says, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So maybe you have been holding yourself down, okay? Maybe this is your time. You need to start loving yourself more, and you need to invest more in yourself, and then put all your trust in others. And maybe you also have a creative side to you, and this is a side that you haven't investigated. I don't know how to say it, but this is going to bring you more happiness, okay, and more joy in your life. So, and also maybe things has been a little bit too rough for you. You've been living more on the serious side, so you need to have some more fun as well. You need to get some more balance. So that's why this card of Unicorn came up in your reading. So you need some more smiles, and some more hugs, and less with struggles, if you understand what I'm saying. That's what I think you need. And you also need to attract a partner who can help you, to grow as a person. So that's what I'm saying for you, okay? And thank you. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Why my ex-boyfriend always hot and cold towards me? Is he playing me? Card number 7. So, Lee, why my ex-boyfriend always hot and cold towards me? Is he playing? Does he play a game with you? Okay. Let's have a look at your person. So this is for Lean. Card number 7. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card. So this is giving you maybe a little bit of sleepless nights. You know, you're worried, you start spinning the hamster wheel, you know, and this is not a good place to be in. You know, if your person is, you know, your person of interest is hot and cold all the time, this is going to make you insecure, you know, and doubting yourself. So I think I don't know if your person is in the right headspace, because we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is not willing, you know, to make a decision. And what is it that you want? Okay, you can't. Maybe you can't have it both. You know, have both. So eventually you need to make a decision. You know, so, and that's why he run hot and cold all the time. So sometimes he wants, and sometimes he doesn't want, you know, and he sort of like can't make up his mind. But I think that you need to help him, you know, to make a decision. You know, you put your foot down and said, you know, this is this is what's going to happen. You know, you either in or you're out, okay, and so don't leave him with, you know, with this. Opportunity to come back and forwards, you know, whenever he pleases. Okay, so he lacks clarity. That's what I'm seeing for you. So, and he's sort of like blindfolded. He refuses to see things for what it is. So I think that you're left, you know, you're left with two options. Of course, you can stay, or you can choose to walk away from it. But we have this card is Eight of Cups. So for me, it looks like you're walking away from this. Okay, so there is feelings here. You know, I think still there is feelings here, but maybe you're left with no option than to walk away. And maybe this is not what you want, but what can you do if your person is in and out all the time? You know, this is not a good way of, you know, of living, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. And I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you. So, you know, I want to say something, that tarot cards is not set in stone. I think it's always you can always create your future. You know, you make decisions all the time, you know, so things can change, you know. So, and you know the details of your situation. So, but always make sure, you know, that your person treats you right. And if he doesn't treat you right, you know, you need to set up some boundaries, you know, in order to protect yourself, but also to help the other person to understand it, you know, that they can't violate you. They can't violate your trust, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so this is a little bit of tough love for you. Okay, so I'm sorry about this, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So this is the card that I pulled for you. Okay, and it says that stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. So I don't know why this came up for you. Okay, but maybe it's time for you to just make a decision. So if your person can't make a decision, make the decision for him. Okay, and make it clear on what is it that you want. So it's either my way or the highway or whatever, you know. But just be clear about what is it that you want. So so that you can move forward. Okay, so instead of you just not knowing, okay, and then you can come across a little bit like complaining, but it has nothing to do with complaining. You're just maybe tired of this situation. Maybe you're seeking some answers, you know, and you're tired of waiting. So let him know what is that you want, and and just say things as it is, you know. You either love me or you don't, okay? So it's nothing in between. So make a decision. Is it a yes or is it a no? And so if it is a no, then just walk away from it, okay? So then you have your answer. And if he then comes back to you, you know, it's that's a different scenario, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? And thank you. Okay. Okay, so that was my good friend Lynn. There was a little bit of tough love, but you know, just be honest also with yourself. You know, don't spend a lot of months and years on people who is not willing to put his best foot forward for you. If you understand what I'm saying, so it's sort of like playing a game of tennis. If you understand what I'm saying, so. I wish you all the best, okay? And let me know how things work out for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. More than welcome. Okay, so. Okay, so we're going to do Leo. So what's coming towards me in love? This is my good friend. So what's coming towards you, Leo? Love for Leo, card number 7. So, Leo, what's going on in your love life? Love for Leo, card number 7. Okay, Leo, so I do think that you have been going through some difficult times. So we have and the 8 of Swords and we have the 4 of Swords, and they come up in the reverse, and that's a good thing. So that indicates that I think that you are working yourself out of this difficult energy. So this is about feeling, you know, lack of maybe confidence, or maybe the feeling of life is not fair, maybe some anxiety, you need to protect yourself, you know, from being hurt. Maybe you've just been worn out, you know, and you need to just get some good night's sleep, you know, to eat healthy, you know, to take care of yourself, sort of like recharge yourself, okay? But we have the 5 of Swords, so you still have a little bit of self-doubt, you know, maybe you just, you need maybe to work a little bit on your self-confidence, you know, and maybe this has to do with your past experience, okay? But we have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is sort of like an opening. So you will see, it's sort of like, every time I pull this card, I always say that, you know, this reminds me about this card of the song of Leonard Cohen. It says, where there is a crack, you know, that's where the light gets in. So there will be an opening for you, you know, and you sort of like going to see the light, and you're going to rise to a higher vibration. And it's sort of like coming out of a cocoon. If I don't know how you, I think that's the way you pronounce it. It's like you're going to blossom, you know, because it's you've been, I don't know, closed down in a way. You know, you've been restricted. You know, I know you're coming out of it, okay? So, but it has been taking a while, and you're still on your journey, to discovering yourself, your true potential. And we have the Death card. This is about endings. This is about new cycles, new beginnings, a transformation. So it can be difficult because it's leaving behind, beliefs, patterns that that doesn't work for you anymore. So, but it's going to be a new beginnings for you, which is good. So it's going to maybe set you on a better path, to finding yourself, and to find happiness, and maybe true happiness, and freedom as well. So, and we have the Chariot in your reading. It comes up in reverse. In the upright, it means, success, going forward, following your heart and your head. So it might be a little bit of a delay, but it's eventually you will get there. You also have the Page of Swords in your reading. So this is about new ideas, being very creative. This is about, reminds me a little bit about the Fool card, taking a leap of faith. So maybe you will planning on going back to school, studying something new, sort of like trying to find the core of your true nature. Who are you? Who am I? What is it that's going to put a smile on my face? Where are my talents? This is where you need to go, okay, to find true liberation and true happiness. And so that's what I'm seeing. I don't see a lot of love in your reading, okay, new love. But I have, let's see here, we have the Wheel. So this is a new cycle. This is a new beginnings for you. And it looks like you're standing on one foot, and you're doing yoga, but you're taking in a new energy, and it's sort of like it's going to put you on a different path, and I think it's going to lead to a lot more abundance for you. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. New love for you, or love, not new love, but love. I think that if we have been going through something that has been difficult and taking a toll on us, we need to give ourselves some time to heal. So okay, love for Leo. Okay, so we have this more or less the same card. We have the Wheel, as I talked about. Okay, it comes in your reading again, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's being abundant, someone who's being stable, has her head on the shoulder. She's strong-headed. She knows what she wants. But you are in the hermit mode, so you have to do some more self-discovery, if you understand what I'm saying. So I don't think this is the right time for you for love. That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. But in the cards that I pull on the table, it looks like you're being called upon, to figure out yourself, and maybe to do a bit of self-discovery and healing, transformation, leaving things behind, and finding a new path, and which is good. This is the right way of doing things. anyway, that's the way I look at it, you know. So that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? So and you also have you know, have some, so yeah, and self-healing, that's what I'm seeing in your cards, okay? So I'm going to pull a card from the message from your animal spirit guides. Let's see, message for Leo. Okay, so that's the message for you, okay? And it says, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So that's the card that I pulled for you. So you need to give yourself some time, okay? And give yourself some time for some healing, you know. Get some rest, eat well, surround yourself with positive people who likes you and support you. And so that's what I have for you, Leo, okay? And thank you. Okay. So, cat channel. So how does Umar view me? Let's have a look. Cat channel. So how does Umar view me? You're going to ask the Healing Truth Oracle card as well. Let's have a look. So how does Omar view cat channel? Card number 3. It says that I think there is attraction here, okay? And the card that I also pulled for, it says, we both know I'm not the one for you, okay? And so I think maybe it has been a little bit back and forwards in this connection, looks like. So let me know how this resonates with you. We have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. You know, we have the love offer also in the reverse, the Page of Cups. Someone with options, so maybe having difficult, you know, making a decision. Okay, maybe it's back and forwards. I don't know. I don't get much out of this reading, to be quite honest. So what's going on in this relationship, Kat? When you're listening to me, right? Okay. I can see that you've been very hopeful. Okay, it looks like you're waiting for some kind of answers to come in, some kind of signs, you know. And I do think that you are attracted to this person, and also longing. So, but there is love cards on the table for you, but they come up in the reverse. So I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know, to be quite honest. So I think he doesn't know, to be quite honest. I think he doesn't know, to be quite honest. It looks like he wants to offer you some love, okay, but he doesn't. You know, it's like he is. There is non-action, okay. So maybe he's just being afraid. You know, he doesn't know how to do things, or maybe you just want the same thing, but he doesn't come forward. Okay, well, eventually, I do think that you will be walking away from this relationship. You have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I don't think that he's going to give you what you want. Okay, so, and I also see the Moon card. So this is about maybe sleepless night, not knowing where to go, spinning the hamster wheel. You know, not being satisfied with the situation. And this is the Temperance card. There is a need for some balance. Okay, some more structure maybe to it. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay, and I think that you're waiting patiently for your answer. You have the Two of Wands, so you're waiting. Okay, and maybe you're spending a lot of time of thinking about it as well. So, and it can be that you also have another option, but maybe but you're leaning more to one option more than the other. And you're looking into the future and you're wondering, you know, if this is worth your time. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay. I do think that eventually you will find love. We have the Empress card, and so this is a card of abundance and fertility and going forward, you know, and happiness. So, but I think that's down the line for you. But I do think that this relationship, what you're asking about, is not gonna give you what you want. Okay, it's too much uncertainty, and I think that you will walk away. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Okay. Okay, so guys, that's the last reading that I'm going to do for today. So thank you all for being a part of this chat, you know, and for coming to this channel, and for all your likes and for subscribing as well. I hope that I will be able to maybe come live tomorrow again. Okay, and I wish you all the best, and take good care of yourself, and bye for now.